All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ready. 70 ending.
59. Yo. Yo. Check. Crunch.
A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. These two teams, the Eagles and the Pats, did not meet in the regular season last year, so their last official bout was in Super Bowl 52 in Minneapolis. Everybody remembers that one, with the Eagles staking claim to their first ever title. And the Philly special went down in football. A breakaway for Michael Thomas. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Michael Thomas, touchdown number 15 of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
58. 58, the mic.
Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Check. Bang.
On third down, Wilson. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And he's able to get it out of there. Sproles, the return. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Now Murray off play action. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. ready? Come on, flag.
56. Check 56. Check tight end. Check tight.
Shotgun now from Murray. Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. 23 yards on the play.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got the guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the time.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kerryon Johnson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And there he had to break multiple tackles to earn that touchdown. Bottom line, he earned that touchdown.
Indeed he did. That was pretty much a get-off-of-me run and all the way into the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
58.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that.
On the set.
Mike, 59 's Mike. Check, 59.
It's our field. It's our field.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Don't be scared of it.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a defense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
We got 6.
Mark Andrews, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Next the score, Eagles 21, Patriots nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Patriots.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. 21-0 our score after one.
That's the end of the first quarter. Score Eagles 21.
Three buzz.
Patriots nothing.
Check 99. Check 99. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Slam. No.
From the 41, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Hey, watch the slant.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Check three.
Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
58.
Now Wilson on first down. And he's got Amendola on the connection. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
Under crunch. Hey, check 24. Check 14.
Check three.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Amendola again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Check it back.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Now Gurley. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
No pass.
58, boys. 58.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Alabama, Mack Wilson. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 30, the 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 7-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Wilson to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Here's Wilson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Buddy up! 54, right there. 54, Mike. All right, here we go. Let's go, D, let's go!
Murray now on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Michael Bannon racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. A final shot before half from Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. One flip. Big edge. All right.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now Wilson. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Check. Fresno.
Shift.
From the gun, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Nick Bosa in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Wilson under pressure again, and down he goes again. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now Sproles. That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Check, 55, Mike.
Watch the run. You go check.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
One left. Go.
58.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
58 to Mike.
Watch twist. Go. Good.
To throw again. Wilson looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
58.
Run pass.
In your face.
Hatchet.
Check 50.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
Get your swerve on.
First down, Murray steps away to his left. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On the toss, here's Johnson. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler, 6 of the last 7 years in there to make the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on.
Murray fighting, lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
They got to get to the 23 here on third.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Well, the pass complete, this one to Danny Amendola. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
First down, New England.
On first down, Wilson. Buying time to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Justin Tucker for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Stop your whining.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he's got the hook up to Landry. That one goes for 24 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. He got 29 yards that time. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thomas, the intended target. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw is Wilson. Throwing again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Pittsburgh. 54. What? 54. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Check 52.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Yeah.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw it. Murray being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Levante David picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To throw, it's Murray. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Des Bryant. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held him to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Right there, 54 Mike.
So we got man.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast, so I asked a few of my horse racing headed.
So for the Eagles, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.